How'd it go today, Nick? What did you like best about today?
Man, just getting out and competing in front with my guys, and for the last time in front of the coaches, man, it was a blessing, man. And then to see all my guys, go out there and fulfill their dreams, aspirations of competing at pro day, man, it was amazing.
For you, did it live up to the expectations of what you dreamed about this day would be?
Yes, sir, man. I mean, coaches competing, we're getting fired up. We're talking. That's how I like to compete.
How much weight would you say you've lost since the season, and why? What made that so important?
Yeah, I say like 25 pounds, man. And I don't think it was purposeful. I think it was just living the right way, eating the right things, getting the right amount of sleep. And, obviously I'm a young guy, so my body just feeling into what it's supposed to be.
Do you feel like you played a little heavier than you would have liked in the season last year?
A lot of people ask me that question, and I think the weight wasn't the issue. I think it was just like how my body was. I wasn't really getting enough sleep. I wasn't eating at the times I should have been eating, things like that. I wish it could have been a little tighter, because I weighed the same at Purdue my sophomore year. It was just a little tighter. I was more known with the routine. I was eating better.
Well, you mostly in the position drills today. How do you feel like those in particular went, and maybe what you felt like was your best one?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I mean, those are drills that translate to the football field. And I'm a competitor, and I think me, Shamar Turner, Roadhouse, and all other guys, we went out there and competed.
What did goal to show out in those drills today? I mean, what did you want to do?
Yes, sir. I mean, people. I think a lot of people focus on the wrong things. Focusing on 40-yard dashes for D linemen. I just don't think that's important. And I think what's important is the tape and going out there and competing, and working out for coaches that you might play for.
Before the draft, facility visits with NFL teams, any teams you're scheduled to go see?
Yes, sir. I've already visited the Cardinals, going to the Texans tonight and tomorrow. And, yeah, I have like 7 others lined.
Cowboys one of them?
No, sir.
Nick, we saw you practice. Just kind of your impressions of where A&M is at this spring and where you feel like the direction's going.
Yeah, I mean, I think in the spring, especially first day of pads, I mean, it's always going to be a little shaky. But, those guys are out there competing. You got a lot of new faces out there. And I think the team's going to be really good next year.
Obviously you're talking to a lot of coaches, scouts, and stuff. What is the feedback you're getting from you and the way you're playing?
I mean, a lot of positive things. People, giving me a lot of kudos for how I play. How I carry the game. How much it means to me. So it's always a good thing to hear. And also a good thing to hear. Things that I can improve on and things that they think that I can get better on. It's just been really, really good and really fun.
If you were an
Some of
NFL,
those things you get better at?
Oh, sorry. Just implementing more power rushes in my game. Just little things like that, locking guys out better, sometimes getting lackadaisical with my hand placement, things like that. But, easy fixes.
if you were an NFL scout, how would you run down the pros and cons of the other 2 Shamars out there?
Pros to those guys, they play hard as shit, excellent athletes. Tape speaks for itself. And cons, I think those guys have their cons just like anybody else. But I mean, it's not really any downsides to those guys' games, and the sky's the limit.
Why should the team draft you?
Obviously, disregard, my play on the field, but I mean, just being a leader off the field, being a guy who's going to do the right things, and being a competitor.
When you got done with that last drill, what was the feeling? Relief, excitement, just business?
Just another part of the process. Now it's 30 visits, talking with teams, meeting with teams. That's just part of it. Ready to go play football.
How would you describe your game?
I think I'm a guy with good instincts. I play with a lot of intuition. I think I prepare the right way. And I just think I'm a dog. Yes, sir.
Do you have any plans for the draft and where you want to be and who you want to be with?
My family. I'm spending with my family, and the people that matter and the people who've been with me this whole process.
Yeah, Nick.
Yes, sir.